Howdy, and this is my second narrated speed paint. And I would like to say that somebody gave me some good advice last time, and that was to make some bullet points to help me sort of know what I'm going to talk about. And I did put a few down, but they're not very many, so I might still have those awkward silent moments, and that's okay, I think, since I'm still pretty new at this. Yeah, well, I guess I can start off by saying that, stating the obvious, which is I already started on the sketch of the picture, and that's because I'm sort of doing a redraw of an old picture of this character, Locus. Not him, the position is sort of one I'm not used to drawing all the time. It's at an angle. Well, the original picture wasn't, but this version is. And hands, can I tell you, they're not really all that fun to draw. If you couldn't tell, really. Sorta had to look at references. And I had more trouble drawing hands in this picture than I usually did, even on the first time drawing them. What was it? Yeah. Oh darn, I'm having one of those awkward silences. Oh no! Yeah. Well, I guess this portrait or redraw is of an old picture of him drinking like a little glass of blood since he's a vampire bat. But I sort of changed up the glass to where it's more of a martini glass because I sort of wanted there to be like an eye on the side of it from like a victim, because, you know, make it all edgy, because we all love edgy characters. And I just had to show off one of my edgiest characters I've ever had. Actually, I've had a lot edgier. Have I? I don't think I have. Maybe I have, I don't know. Can't even remember my edgy phase. Might be going through my edgy phase right now. Probably a bit late for it, but you never know. And to be honest, it's not even really bad. Everybody has edgy characters, especially if you're writing a story. There's always gotta be at least one edgelord in a story. Especially if you're writing one about bad guys, which my comic is about. Well, it sort of switches from points of view. Right now it's in the bad guy points of view. I said that wrong, and I'm so sorry. My English is not good, even if it's my first language. I blame the fact that I don't talk that much, so I shouldn't say sorry all the time. My English is a lot better when I'm typing. Y'all should see how talkative I am whenever I'm hyped up on coffee and caffeine in a chat room. Maybe I should just make a chat room. I won't do that though. Heck no. Who knows what kind of crazy stuff will go down in that. And I'm getting off topic. And I've basically talked about everything in my bullet points. And it's only been like half the time of the speed paint. What am I? On the line end? Great. I'm out of things to talk about. I guess I can tell you all about Locus, since in the comic you don't really learn anything but the fact that he sort of helps with brainwashing one of the characters, one of the good guys. Locus, he's sort of, I wouldn't say insane. Actually, of course he's not insane. I don't know how to make a good insane character. I only know how to make good insane looking characters, but not know how to make an actual insane character. Like, I don't know how to make a good backstory for an insane character or anything. Locus is more or less either I wouldn't say psychopath, because he still cares about his sister, because even though he's the one that caused her to be in such a dire situation of being basically dying from an experiment he did on her, he's still trying to keep her alive, so in a sense he's still caring. So I guess that would also leave sociopath off it too. I don't know, what would he be? I know some psychological terms, but not all. I should probably do more research if I'm gonna like say what my characters are, you know? Oh, y'all probably are gonna be asking, wait, what the heck did he do to his sister? Who is his sister? Can I see what she looks like? Or maybe not, y'all probably don't care. I'm not really that popular, so people probably aren't that curious about my characters. Anyway, there is a picture of his sister on my DeviantArt, but it's an old one, and I've changed the appearance of all my characters, including her. So, yeah. And what he did to her is basically what he does to a lot of living things, and that's mess with DNA. And she's like the first successful experiment, and her body is sort of rejecting it, and she's dying. And Locus is keeping her alive, though if she allowed him to experiment on her a little bit more, he could probably save her. But she won't let him. I wouldn't let him either. I wouldn't want to go through that. I mean, just look at that green phoenix fox. He's another experiment, and because of Locus, he's so afraid of everybody. Poor little guy. Wow, 6 minutes. Oh my gosh, I've talked over everything. Yeah. This is probably one of the few dark and maybe even gory pieces of art I've worked on, and those tend to get a lot of favorites, which is odd. Just go in my gallery, look for my creepypasta art. Since this is an original character, probably won't get as many favorites as those, but a lot of people seem to like my darker pictures. It's kind of odd since I'm thought of as a more innocent person, more happy, more cheerful. I'm always telling, so I don't really make that many of these dark pictures. Which is also probably a good thing I'm making this comic. I'll get more chances to make gory scenes and draw violence. And I'll get more chances to like draw a Locus here. He's pretty cool. Might even get a chance to mess with like making these freaky mutants and stuff. I like the idea of mutants. Who knows what kind of combinations you can come up with. I'm not good at making weird creatures, but I'm sure if I tried, I could. Yeah, that's really all I really got. Well, I guess that's all I have to say for this. And I even went over the time limit of the video too. I guess that's a good thing. I guess